Hi everyone, in the previous video we learned comparison operators and logical operators like and, not and, or. In this video we are going to learn the remaining logical operators like, in, between, is null. If you are preparing for interviews, this video is very important for you. So watch till the end and practice along with me. Now let us understand what is like operator. The like operator is used in where clause to search for specific pattern within a column. It is mainly used with a text or string values. Unlike the equal operator which looks for exact matches, like allows for flexible and partial matches using wildcards. So guys, wildcards is just a placeholder which is used to represent one or more unknown characters. We have two wildcards, that is percentage and underscore. Now let us learn our first wildcard, which is percentage. It stands for any number of characters, that is 0, 1 or many. For example, a%. It finds any string starting with A like apple, allies, and or just a letter A. Then %ing. It finds anything which ends with ing like singing, king. Next, %80%. It finds any string that has 80 anywhere inside it, that is cat, attend, boat. Here 80 is either at the end, middle or at the first. Now coming to underscore. Think of it as a single blank space. It stands exactly for one character. Now h_t. It finds three-letter words starting with H and ending with T. For example, hat, hot and hit. Now here two underscores finds any value that is exactly two characters long, like to, my and go. Now we can mix these two wildcards. For example, underscore O%. This finds any word where the second letter is O, like dog, total and power. So guys, now I will give you the pattern. Give me three examples of string that could match. That is, the first one is S%n, second one is _A_E, third one is __A%. Comment your answers in the comment section. Now let us see some of the examples of how to use these wildcards to find a specific data pattern using a table, that is this employee table. This employee table has 4 columns, that is employee ID, name, department and salary. Let us see examples one by one. Display all the employees whose name starts with A. Since we want all the data of the employees, I am using select asterisk as it selects all the columns. From employee means we are taking data from the employee table. Where is used to apply a condition. Now name like A% is the main part. Here A means the name should start with A. The % symbol means any number of characters after A. So this query will display all the employees whose name starts with A. When we check the same thing with the table, then Anita, Ananya records will be selected since their name starts with A. Now coming to second question, display all the employees whose second letter is I. I am using select asterisk since I want all the columns. From employee means we are taking data from the employee table. Where is used to apply condition. Now let us focus on this part. Name like _I%. Here the underscore represents only one character. So this means the first character can be anything. Next, I means the second character must be I. Then the % symbol means any number of characters after that. So this query will display all the employees whose second letter is I. Now when we check this with the table, then all the columns of Kiran will be displayed. That is his employee ID, name, his department and his salary. Now that you understood what is like operator, so now it's time to practice. because only by practicing you can become confident in SQL. I will give you some questions. Try to write SQL queries. The first question is, write an SQL query to display whose name contains AN. And the second question is, write an SQL query to display whose name has 5 letters and the letter starts with S. So guys, please comment your SQL queries, and also if you have doubts in the comment section, and I will read everyone's. Now let us learn very important logical operator in SQL, which is in operator. So guys, in operator is used when we want to check multiple values in one condition, and it is used in where clause. Instead of writing many or conditions, we can use in to make our query simple and clean. Now let us see our employee table. This table has 4 columns, that is employee ID, name, department and salary. Guys, now we will see an example. First we will do it in OR operator, then we will do it in operator, and then you will see the clear difference why to use in operator when you have multiple values to match in where clause for a single column. Our first example is display all the employees who are from HR and IT department. The query is select asterisk from employee where department is equal to HR or department is equal to IT ending with semicolon. Guys, this query works, but if we have many departments, this query will become long. Now the same query we will do using in operator. Before that, we will see the syntax of using in operator in where clause. We already know that in operator is used to check multiple values in one condition, and it helps us to avoid writing many OR conditions. So the syntax is select column name from table name where column name in value 1, value 2, value 3 inside round brackets ending with semicolon. Select column name means which column you want to display. You can write multiple column names here using comma or directly write asterisk. It will select all columns. From table name means from which table in that particular database. Where is used to apply condition. Column name is the column where we apply in operator. In means checking inside these values. Inside brackets we write multiple values separated by commas. So SQL will check if the column value matches any one of these values. And since values are in text, we have to keep them enclosed within a single quotes. Now coming back to this query, using in operator, select asterisk from employee where department in HR, IT. First select asterisk means we want all the columns. From employee means we are taking data from the employee table. Where is used to apply a condition. Now let's focus on this part, that is department in HR, IT. Here DEPT is the department column. In means check inside this list. Inside the brackets we have 2 values, that is HR and IT, which is enclosed within single quotes. Guys, always remember in SQL we use single quotes for string or text values and not double quotes like Java. So SQL will check each one record and ask, is this department HR or is the department IT? If the answer is yes to any one of them, then record will be selected. Now we will check our table. Here Anita, Ananya, Kiran and Suman will be selected because either they belong to HR or IT department. So this query will display all the employees who belong to either HR or IT department. Guys, now I will give you a practice question. Please write the SQL query for this in the comment box. Write a query to display employees whose salary is 25,000, 30,000 or 45,000. A small tip, when values are in strings, enclose it with single quotes. But when the values are numbers, don't use quotes to enclose it. Now let us learn another important logical operator, that is between. First of all, it is used in where clause, which is used to check whether a condition lies between two given values. Now let us see its syntax. Select column name means column which you want. From table name selects a particular table from the database. Where is used to apply condition. Column name is the column we are checking with. Now listen carefully. Value 1 and value 2 means to check if the value is between value 1 and value 2. Now guys, this is very important. Between operator includes both starting and ending values. That is, it will select all the values which has value 1 as well as value 2, not only the values between them. Let us understand this operator with the help of a table. So this is an employee table, and here we have employee ID, name, department, salary and join year as a columns. Now display all the employees whose salary is between 28,000 and 40,000. So the query for this question is select asterisk, because we want all the columns. From employee means we are taking data from the employee table. Where is used to apply a condition. Now let's focus on this part. Salary between 28,000 and 40,000. Here salary is the column we are checking. Between means within a range, and 28,000 is a minimum value, 40,000 is the maximum value. So in the table, SQL will check each employee's salary and ask, is the salary greater than or equal to 28,000 and is the salary less than or equal to 40,000. If both are true, the record will be selected. So this query will select Ananya, Ramesh, Kiran and Suman as their earning within the range of 28,000 and 40,000. So this query selects all the employees whose salary is between 28,000 and 40,000. And guys, always remember to write the smaller values first and then the larger values. Here I have written 28,000 first because it is smaller, and then the larger value, that is 40,000. Now I will give you some questions. Write your SQL queries in the comment section and let me know. I will be happy to read all of your queries. So these are the two questions. Write a query to display employees whose employee ID is between 102 and 105. Write a query to display employees who joined between 2021 and 2023. Guys, if you can solve these, then that's great. Otherwise, you can reach out to me in the comment section. I will help you. So guys, now it's time to learn is null operator. It is used in where clause, and it is used to check whether a column has empty or missing values. Guys, in database, null means no value. So now this is not that easy to understand. So listen carefully. What I told, null is not a value. For that, we need to understand what is a value. A value is a known data, that is the actual data, like 100, John, and even 0 is a value, because we know that the data is 0, that is someone has typed it, right? An empty string is also a value which has 0 characters. It is a known empty value. Someone has hit the space bar and left it. But null means the box was never filled at all. It is a missing data. Now let us understand this with the help of a table, that is employee table, which has employee ID, name, department, salary and email as columns. Here Ananya and Kiran emails are null. That is, they have not given their email ID to company database. That's why it is null. That is, no actual data present. So null means no data. It's not 0. It's not an empty string. It means a value is missing. Now let us understand is null operator with a syntax. Select column name means which column you want to display. From table name means from which table you are selecting the data. Where is used to apply a condition. Column name is the column we are checking with. Is null means check whether this column has no value. So this query will display only those records whose column is empty. Is not null means selects only those records whose value is present. Now coming to example query, display employees whose email is not available. Here I have to find the employees whose email ID is not available. That is, the email ID should be null. So I am using email is null in where condition. SQL will check each record and see if email is null. Then that record will be selected. When we check with the table, Ananya and Kiran email IDs are missing. So query will display Ananya and Kiran's record. So guys, now it's your turn. Please write your query for this. Display employees whose email is available. Once written, please write it in the comment section and let me know your queries. So in today's video, we learned 4 important SQL operators like, in, between and is null. We understood their syntax, examples, and I also gave you some practice questions. So don't forget to comment your answers in the comment box. Make sure you practice every day some set of queries. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Happy learning.